Hi, I'm Kevin Dom. This is my McLaren 12C, and right now we have 1,000 horse capable turbos on there, but the fuel system is not so much, especially because the plan is to run E85. So right now we're prototyping the in-tank fuel pump upgrades along with new bulkheads, and then today we're focusing on the new injector rails and new injectors, which are 1300 ID injectors. So I am removing the fuel rail. I needed 2 hands, not 1. And just on the last, there's a lot more fuel in that rail than I thought. So close. Just let it go. It's okay. I'll make sure you stay together when you go to your new owner or sit on the shelf.
Well, that sounded healthy.
Oh my God. Well, would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Would you look at that? Onto the last piece of plastic. And then out comes the rail with 3 of 4 injectors. So on this side we have our very obvious OEM fuel rail with all of our OEM injectors, one's removed, and then we have one of our 1300 ID injectors here, which require a pigtail. So that way you don't have to cut your existing harness or repin any of the clips. You can tell the difference in the fuel rails right away. This is 8 AN. I'm new to AN, so I think this is 6 AN. So the capability of this is obviously a lot higher, and the fuel injectors are going to be a lot more. But these are the parts that are going to be going in, making your fuel better. So it's a completed, well, it's mostly a completed rail. 1300s are in there, all the adapters or pigtails are in. We're going to fit it to the engine. Engine, intake, plenum,
Manifold.
manifold, womanfold,
Centerfold.
centerfold,
Trifold.
trifold. Difficult fold, you know. It's like the most sensitive thing to me because it's like you don't want to get any dirt in it, you don't want to touch the heads on anything. That's nice. That is really nice. So just got the left hand driver's side fuel rail in. All of the pigtails are connected to the stock fuel harness. It's a little tough to get to the AN connection, but I should be able to get to that from underneath, and I still have some playing to do. Plus, it was so easy to put on because this XPRD rail actually worked really, really well. Everything was really smooth. So, just getting the AN stuff will be my only issue from here. So right now I'm fitting the AN lines to the fuel rails. AN lines need gloves, a little more skill, but developing both right now. So once I get the fuel line routed in, which looks like this, we're just figuring out which way is the best configuration to hook it up to the fuel rails. Then we'll run it up to the front where the external fuel filter would be, which is a 10 micron, and then a check valve, and then to the fuel tank. So I did probably like many others and went on Summit for AN lines. I watched the videos and bought the right tools for the vise, but I didn't have a vise, and I didn't think about that, and now Harbor Freight's closed. But we did have a pair of channel locks and a lot of caps from fuel injectors, and it actually works really, really well. So today, got one of the fuel rails in. Right now I'm still reworking the AN lines. You get them close and then you put them in and you find a new way to route them. But right now I have 1, 2, 4.5 inch lines that are exactly what I need. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit more into the night and then hook up the other fuel rail, and then we're onto the remaining portions.